Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. What's up? What's up? What's up, Kevin? How you doing? Straight Heart. What's going on? Jove, how you doing? Tom says, unless I see free money, no trades for me today. That's a good rule. Eddie, what's cracking? How you doing? Grizz, what's up? Evan? Ass is slick, tits are jacked. Let's have a good morning. That's one way to put it. Arnices, how you doing? Thumbs up button hit, launch it. Jacob, what's up? How you doing? Whoa, whoa, hold the likes. We don't know if it's a good stream yet, says Evan. El Nawe, how you doing? T-Mini, how you doing? Trading Academy, what's going on? Pranav, what up? Urzi, how you doing? What are you trading today? NASDAQ futures. D Namat. No, wait. Let's see. Dina Mitt, how you doing? Skidabur, what's up? Man, shout out to Rachel with the song. Goes hard before losing an account today. Hell yeah. Wolf. Wolf's dead inside. Oh no. Someone check in on him. All right. So I got prop firm wise. I'm doing Lucid Flex 50Ks. Got them all loaded up. I also got 5 XFAs over on the old Top Step. Today would be my 5th day of $150 if I can get it, and I could get a payout on 5 accounts. That'd be neat. That's my other goal, you know. My first goal for this first quarter of this year was getting a payout on multiple accounts at the same time. After I did it on 2, I was like, all right, let's do it on 5. And so that's what I'm aiming for here with the Top Step ones, is get it done on 5. So good progress there. Trading's been a little tough. These Lucid ones are fresh. The brand new evals here. Ratio check to the tits. All right. Keep size low on XFA. Get a payout. Yeah, I've got micros loaded up there. All right. Let me get Trade C connected. I'm gonna take trades on Trade C, and they'll sync over to MotiveWave here. I do need to set up the trade copier functionality. Markets are open. Let's have a great session.
This is all wet and slick and it's ready to go.
Wow, nice blast off there to 200. That's the first level I'm watching here. I drew a little red zone here. If you zoom out, you can see we had some decent support there at the 200 level before we broke it. So I wanted to see what happens here at 200. Market is hungry for more. Wow. It's a pretty strong move there. Pretty nice. Only 70 points. I mean, it's still good, but we've seen much crazier. Miss Trading, good morning. Maddie, how you doing? Maddie, what's going on? Conka, what's up with you? Back to 50K, yeah. Froggy, how you doing? Did you have a good birthday? What lot size do you use in evals? On a 50K, I start with a mini. And then I will get more aggressive, but I mean, I'll blow a lot of them too, so. You know, if you want to be over aggressive, you can. Just know that it's not always going to go your way. Rob, what's going on with you? How you doing? Yuri, what up? All right. What's up, Riley? How you doing? $231.5. High of the session, holding so far. Just 3 wicks into it. Yes, looks like it's gearing up for the next pop higher. See if we hold these levels 934. Yes. There you go. There's a pop on NAS. What's up, Mal? How you doing? Meg, what's going on? You come early with advice? All right, what you got for us? Wait 15 minutes to take a trade? Yeah, well, that's good advice. That's advice I can get behind. So I got some supply up here at 59,259 daily supply on NASDAQ there. I'll check ES, see if there's anything interesting here. See the payout yet? I mean, I doubt it. Let me check. Oh, maybe I did. Payout received, finally. What's today's date? I mean, I bugged him yesterday about it. Today's the 25th. I think it took about 21 total days. I think it was the 4th. So I did finally get the payout from Perdia. That was free money. That was a free account that I got to trade with. So that feels good. 3,600 after the split. So that's cool. You know, if I wasn't barred from getting more accounts, I would do it, run it back, But the Perdia wants you to move live, right? They're not trying to do sim payouts. That's not their business model. They want to do live funded traders, right? So I could take, I was eligible to take a payout and I could do it, but from their terms, that would result in them no longer wanting to work with me, which I understand. I do understand. I didn't really know much about Perdia, and I was like, oh, I could take like a $4,000 payout. That's sweet. Let's do it. And now I kind of have a better idea of what they're trying to do. I can see why they don't want to do sim funded, but they still paid out, so that's good. So far, fine. It did take a while. They said they'd go through it manually. Like it got approved fast, but then the actual payout did take a while, but it's fine. You want to trade? I was gonna go live. I was all set to go live, and it was taking a while to set up the live account. And so while they were like setting up the live account, they're like, here's a transitional, here's like, you can trade this account. It's sim for right now while we continue setting up live. I never know why it takes so long to set up live, but it does, I guess, with some firms. And so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and trade this sim funded account. Why not? I made like $1,000. And then I looked at the dashboard. I was like, you're eligible for a payout. And I was like, why don't I just... I talked to Eddie about it. I was DMing him. And I was like, yeah, I could go to live with 4,000. That'd be nice. There's nothing wrong with that. But I could also, screw up and lose it. Lose money. And it's just like, that's free money. Literally free money. And it's kind of hard to turn that down. And it was my biggest payout request ever. It's not, most of my payout requests are under $2,000. So it was kind of hard just to say. It was hard to turn it down, Putting money in an account for someone else to trade is not as simple. It's giving them a password to a sim account. I understand that, but it takes most firms like over a month, right? It's just like you sign the paperwork with like Ninja or whoever the broker is. You know, I mean, it shouldn't take more than like 2 weeks, in my opinion. But all right, let's see if we can tap that daily supply. Really close to it right now. When is daylight savings ending? That's not till what, April? I want to say. I can pull up my calendar. I think it's April though. No, it's March 8th. That's when it starts, actually. Yeah, no, I hate daylight savings. I mean, I don't know anyone that likes it. All right, there's the supply zone hit. Daily supply here. Above that, I have the old Jizu by 300. I mean, we're finally at least moving somewhere. Let's look at the TPO chart here for a sec. So we haven't been up this high since the 12th. What's up, Chesterfield? How you doing, buddy? Are you gonna go sit on the couch? Good idea. All right, so we haven't really been above what, 25,140 since February 12th. So yeah, let's see if we can continue to accept price up here, and 300's next area of interest. Crazy wanted a long off of 200, but couldn't retrace enough. Yeah. We didn't even pull back to 200 after we broke it. What's up with that, chat? How many distinguished gentlemen are in your house? Including me, there's 3. What's up, Gabagool? Gabagool and Chester joining on the couch to watch the action happen. They're great. They're the best. Yeah, Grizz and I are in there too. Well, you guys are on the other side of the house. You're not allowed in this side of the house. Well, there's a move higher, maybe 300 first. That was a nice hold of 34. If I was really watching ES and wanted the long entry, that was what I wanted to see there. Tapping out liquidity and hold. What's up, David? How you doing? Did you ever do a fan meetup? Look, we could do like a meetup of some Discord / live stream at some point, but I'd rather be more of like I wouldn't want to classify it as a fan meetup. That feels weird. Like we're just like community people who are, trying to become better traders and supporting each other along the way. We closed below 243 on the 4-hour, which we have 15 minutes left. I would think we would go down for a bit, says Wolf. All right. Only Dan's. That's right, legs it. Morning, Mike. How you doing? Luann, you're about to find out how aggressive Gabagool gets when we have unwelcome visitors. Look, I will sign some tits, Dole Biscuit, if you want. But I'm going to draw the line there. Man, look at that 5 minute on this guy. It's just chugging right along. Jizu 300 here. Ripping through freaking supply zone like I don't care, man. You could just do a hangout on Discord where people can share their screens and faces if they choose. And we've done hangouts on Discord, but a lot of the audience doesn't move over to Discord from here. All right, 300 hit. Look, I'm about to drink the volume profile Kool-Aid like Grizz did. Just keep an eye on some high volume areas. Oh, did I break my TPO charts? Dang it. A lot of people are leaving Discord. Our Discord or Discord in general? Cabo San Lucas meetup, I'm telling you. Mexico doesn't have the best PR right now. What I marked there, 340s. Yeah, get long. Yeah, right. Where though? You know, can we at least pull back to 300 and hold that? I heard about the what was it for age verification or something? I don't know. That seems weird. I don't know why they're doing that. Just need to chill. All right, come back down to 300 here. Man. These kind of runs can be challenging to trade because it kind of always feels like you're chasing. The pullbacks never feel like they're deep enough. You know, if you're watching for 300 to hit, you know, we stop at like 303. Yeah, it's tough. I think it's tough to trade them. Could be a great bearish scalp opportunity later in the day when momentum dies down a little, says Luhan. Sure. It's interesting because on days like this, sometimes FOMO pays, you know? If you go long, kind of going with momentum, and these pullbacks aren't that big, you know, you're going to be able to protect your trade pretty quickly and ride momentum. Key levels was the 40s for me. So we just came into the 40s. A 4-hour supply in the 50s. What's up, Parshov? How you doing? Yeah, I'm good. Maybe now we can get to 300 at least. You're looking for a short here? No, I'm not. It's too strong. I don't see a reason to short yet. What would you change about LA to make you move back? I'm not sure. I'm not sure there's any one thing. It's really far away from where I'm from. I mean, obviously, if like housing prices were cheaper, you know, maybe that would be more I'd consider. But it's very crowded, right? There's just a lot of people. Like, it's hard to like find space just without there being a bunch of people around. And so sometimes I kind of like here in the Midwest, you know, in most states in America, you could find plenty of like, I mean, it's a big freaking country, a lot of land, right? You can find a lot of places without people pretty easily. Southern California's got a lot of people. I love it though. I love the weather. Love a lot about it. Love the nature around. It's amazing. Very beautiful. Carmine was looking for a move, a drop to get long at. So he's looking for longs. Because if you go back again to the daily, like kind of the range we've been in, we want to see, what Carmine was looking for is we want to see acceptance above the previous range high. And so on this breakout this morning, we have seen, so far we've seen acceptance above it, which validates the long. He posts his pre-market plan in his Discord. That's how I know. All right. Getting close to 300 here. I look at XLE. Not on here. I don't have XLE data. Again, like 303. Same as before. 303 providing a little bit of a buy up here. I could look at XLE on my own, on my Mac over here if you want, but what do you want me to look at? Wow, it's been kind of ripping this year. Daily chart looks a little toppy. XLE does. If you're in the long term for shares, you don't. I mean, I don't know what your cost basis is, but I want to. You know, long term is long term, right? You don't want to worry too much about the wiggles of the intraday. I think a pullback on XLE would make sense. You know, it's been running for a while here. Very nice, organized uptrend on XLE. So I wouldn't be surprised to you know, pull off the highs a little bit. All right, so we dropped to 303. We then blast off to 353, so a little 50-point move there. It's just a whole bunch of fun here. Wolf, did you buy that pullback, or were you shorting some highs? Yeah, you got the pullback? Nice. Very good. Yeah, some divergence here on ES worth noting. NASDAQ with some relative strength here, and it's up 1.3% to ES's 0.58%. NVIDIA earnings after hours today. Good note. I did not remember that. Oh, man. I think a little bit of a breather on this would be nice. This song gives you an orgasm every time. Trader Joe. What's up, Bog? How you doing? Who else is on Twitch? Parshop and Bog? Anyone else? Nah, just 2 people, yeah. That's crazy. I don't know how you grow on Twitch without, like, bringing people there from somewhere else. I don't try to grow there, but... like, I think you could stream with 100 followers on YouTube and get more than 2 people watching, probably. So again, NASDAQ is butting up to 4-hour supply. ES has shown a little bit of relative weakness, where NASDAQ has put new highs in. ES has put in a lower high. So we'll see. Maybe ES can actually get back to VWAP. It's not that far away. NASDAQ's is freaking forever ago. Almost, 150 points. How do you trade this? But right now you have to wait, I think. If you wanted to long, you're late into the cycle for the long. So I don't think there's action to be taken right now for anything that I would trade. Does YouTube pay you for these streams? Like $20. That's not 100 views. Not that much. All right. If ES or if Nasdaq can top out here, you know, ES is going to work its way down to VWAP here, and then we can get a pullback through 300. I'd like to see a pullback a little greater on Nasdaq. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was this EMA actually seems like a decent pullback zone? 50% of this leg up. Did you watch State of the Union? No, I did not. There's a guy on TikTok who gets around 2,000 viewers and he only gets $2 to $3 per stream. Yeah, the monetization on TikTok is something it's not as valued as highly. Ethan, you short 345. Well, I like the entry. I think, you know, look, under a 20-point stop for high a day, not bad. I don't even watch Dow. Should I watch Dow? I'm not sure. I just never even think about it, honestly. What's your trading style? Momentum, reversion, etc. I definitely will trade both, but so it's like price action, utilizing a little order flow, supply and demand, key levels. You know, it's pretty discretionary. I don't mind scalping, you know, for more reversion type trades. I don't mind scalping for momentum. As long as I can make sense of it, you know, I don't mind. Dow's your favorite instrument to trade? What? I don't think you're old enough to trade Dow. I think you got to be over 55. Okay, here's 303 again. 303 has been a problem for shorts or for people looking to long 300. I do want to see ES come down to this little area pre-market. It's kind of retracing its entire run here, which is pretty sharp contrast. Nasdaq's still holding value decently well here. Why don't you trade gold? I just like the movement on Nasdaq better. I mean, I look at gold and it's not. Oftentimes, it's not doing anything at New York Open, and I'm just like, it's not something that I normally, it's just not an asset that I'm like interested in trading. NASDAQ just, it makes more sense to me. Like gold is gold. NASDAQ is like, okay, there's a bunch of stocks that make up this index. Like it just makes a little bit more sense to my brain, I also don't trade crypto, like crypto, I don't really get it, to be honest with you. What do you know? 303. What is going on at 303? I think we can't smash it though. I think ES can get to VWAP. I think we can smash 303. Get down into the 80s. Let's go. I mean, look at this like really clean downtrend here. Let's pull back. That was not a line that attached. There it goes. Pretty clean. What would interest me most for downside would be, another pop. Maybe 340s. Then the drop, but I'm not sure. To me, ES looks like it just might go for VWAP now. But if we hold again, I wouldn't mind seeing kind of like a little head and shoulders type situation play out. Well, broke 303 there, I think. Yeah, got to 302 this time. Can we get the little pop here? There's a move under 300. Finally. See if ES goes for NASDAQ. Crazy, waited this whole time for 300 bounce just for it to bounce 303, then flush to 300. Flush through 300, yeah. The problem is, with a 300 buy, is that it bounced at 303 too many times. Yeah, VIX is staying a little bit more suppressed than I'd want to say. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing VIX start ticking higher here, but either way, I still think the pop and short would be the best. I think you trap shorts here, you would trap longs, you know, on a break higher here. And, you know, I'm always looking for the market to screw over traders, right? Like, what's the trickiest, trappiest kind of move that it might make? So I don't know. I kind of want to see some downside play out, some more downside. I just thought that the pop higher would be better from a trappier, you know. What's up, Pete? How you doing? Come on, pop it here. Pop it. I gotta remember to take my trades on Trade C. Yeah, Eddie, I don't trust anything about that guy. All right, maybe it's just the melt here. Maybe no pop. All right, here we go. can't say, look, if we get back up to highs, we can't say we didn't get a pullback because we got it. The thing is now, though, I am looking for, actually, I am still looking for the drop. I might be wrong, but we'll see. Good morning, Juan. How you doing? Carmine in short? No. He was eyeing a long, but I don't know if he's got it. I don't think he's gotten in yet. I don't know. Paying hover when you flip off the screen, the price tends to go your way. Wow. Is that a hack I didn't know about? Market makers hate this one trick. Okay, here's the pop. I'm kind of torn on whether I believe it or if I should be looking for the short still. This is what drives me to alcohol, says David. Oh, man. New high of day incoming. That's what I'm afraid of, but you know, I just want to see a little bit more out of the short side here. Is that crazy? Am I wrong on that, chat? Man. Yeah, I don't really like VIX at the lows, though. This might be the pullback. All right. New high day incoming, I think I might agree with at this point. All right. Well, definitely believe this this little move here more. All right, a little pullback to get along here, I think is what I would go for. Let's see if we can get it. I hope I hope I'm right on this, because this is the drawing I drew. If I undid the drawings, I mean, it's kind of right around the 40s here. But like at this point, see, this is the drawing I drew here. This thing. It's so far it's doing exactly what I was ideally looking for. The problem is I don't see enough bearish signs to short it. I think it's one of those things where it's like, try the long, and then if that, you know, if I get burned on the long, then okay, maybe go back to my original idea. What do you guys think? I don't know if chat's working right now. It's not loading up. Oh, you guys just aren't talking. That might be it. Yeah, okay. Well, see if I can pop in here. Let's see if this is real. Okay, maybe I'm right on this. Let's find out. Funny. Funny. All right, I'm out of that. I mean, literally, it's playing out to a T here. It's kind of crazy, honestly. I have a hard time trusting my plan sometimes. Similar thing happened yesterday. It's like literally the apex of my shitty drawing here is just to swing high. All right, 300 level here again. Again, I'm just looking forward to kind of screw people over, be kind of trappy. VIX is now bumping up a little bit, which is what I wanted to see earlier. All right, I'll try a short under 300 here. He has kind of hit VWAP there, so we might get a little bounce. I had a second here. Very stubborn here. Looking for this to break here. Almost got stopped out there. But if this holds again, I'm just gonna hop out because it's holding too much here. I'll take the loss on that one. I don't think I have the patience to hold that with double size there. I want the breakdown to be a little faster. You like the idea of drawing out trades, but you don't know what you're looking for? Yeah, just start doing it though. It's like what would get you in a trade, and just see, see if you would have been right, see if you would have been wrong. See, it's a good way, I think, to just learn about how the instrument you're trading moves. What's up, Trading Academy? Yeah, sorry to hear it, man. It's been tough this week. Yeah, I'm short on my XFAs here, but I'm about to stop out too. Short like 95 as well. I wanted to see a faster breakdown under 300, but ES kind of bumped into VWAP there. So I don't know whether I should try to continue to hold this or not. It's honestly stressing me out here. Keeps bouncing on my entry, like this whole time. It's just been. It's like that. Chase my masses, the blue line algo. It's like just keeps bouncing off of your entry the wrong direction. Yeah, I might stop out here. We need the heart monitor, bro. It would be, my heart rate right now is probably in the 90s. I'm a little stressed about this. Maybe 80s. All right, might stop me out here. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, it's held too many times, man. Really annoying. Well, let's see if we bounce here then. Shit. If that's what the market wants to do, do it. Do NVIDIA earnings really have this much of an effect on the market? It sure can. I mean, I'm not sure that's entirely what this is about. All right, see if 300 holds here. Maybe I'll grab it. Or 303, like this. Holding this range high is pretty good here. I'm long one there. My profitable this year so far. Let's see what kind of payout I get. If I could get a payout today on Top Step, that could change things a little bit. So we'll see. Nasdaq's being a bit of a jackwagon here. Kind of jerking me around. No, Perdia paid me today, actually. Took a while, but they paid. So, told you it's going on. You can't say told you. You can't say told you. It's a banned phrase in chat. It's too easy to say told you in trading, because you there's, you know, it's a binary outcome. Either what you said is right or it's wrong, and you're only gonna follow up when you're right. You're gonna say told you. So it's too easy to say told you. So that's why we don't allow it. It doesn't help anybody, because so far we haven't broken. I already tried the short, right? And we didn't break 290s. So that's why I'm flipping long here. So maybe we bounce here, maybe we don't. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. All I can do is just trade what happens, right? So that's how it works. How much did you get with the payout? It was a payout 4,000, and after the split, 3,600. They took 10%. Price action really took a shit. Yeah, not ideal here. There is potential if we can actually move away from these lows here. I'll wait. I was gonna say there's potential to add this position, but we got to move. It'd probably be on a trendline break of this, you know, this little downtrend area. I think I'd want that to break, and then maybe I would add. Seems to be a good amount of support at this price. If it can't go low, it must go higher, lol. Or we go sideways until we get enough seller aggression to break these lows. Because it could, you know, we could definitely get that aggressive move down. You know how sometimes it takes a minute, and then when it breaks, it really picks up momentum. So that could be the situation here. Let's see. Like the higher, like the 5 minutes not looking so great. The 15 even closed decently red. So this might be trouble for longs. I don't know. It's very tough. Little tug of war battle here. I might just like kill this trade just so I don't think I need to have risk on right now. All right, I'll hop out there flat. Very nice, Kev. Great job. Tired of passing accounts and not getting a payout. Yeah, dude, that's brutal. It sucks. You know, sucked the most when you had to pay an activation fee as well. At least now, a lot of firms aren't charging that activation fee. All right, so I'm out of my trade. I just took off the top step XFA trade as well. I mean, what are we gonna do here? Are we cracking this finally? That's kind of, to me, how I'm leaning is that we crack these lows. And it could move fast. If ES can freaking stop goofing around as well. You know, it's taking a while here at 290s. So when it does move, it could really start moving. Close to pound XFAs. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm down 200 today, and if I can make 150 today, I could take a payout. My balance isn't very high though. I'd love for today to be a big day on these XFAs. This price action is not going to do it right now. I don't want to put that pressure on myself. I got to be careful trading them. All right. Do we hold one more time? Do we break? So look at ES is just a mess, man. It's not looking so bullish. You say this is gonna trap bears? Yeah, it might. You know how sometimes we get those shorts, I'll be in short, I'll get a really quick move, and it won't get to my target. I won't take profit. Then it buys up really fast, and I re-short because I'm mad I didn't make money on it. And then I get ran over and we rally. So we could have one of those situations. Like a lot of people looking for the reversal or something, or pullback. A greater pullback. We pulled back, but so let's watch. See if ES can tap VWAP again. Or like Wolf saying, maybe a trap. The original idea was spot on. Yeah, it did break. It popped perfectly and back down. I know. I mean, I doubted it too. I think that's why I didn't take it. Didn't take the trade, man. Oh, brutal. All right, look, VIX again, staying at the lows. Again, I think I would lean with Wolf on this and say look for a bear trap. See what happens as ES comes into VWAP. Maybe we dip below it. ES, or sorry, NASDAQ, looking for a potential hold in the 40s to 50s here. There's a VWAP there on ES. So Bernard, you started this year bad in trading. Any advice how to get up? I mean, look, it's not been ideal. I think size needs to be smaller in these kind of conditions. But you just have to stick with it. You know, I don't know how far you are into your journey, but it's just got to be one of those things where you won't accept defeat. Essentially, it's so much easier to quit trading than it is to stick with it. So size down. Don't try to make money. Just try to take good trades. It's hard. It's been hard. See you, Tom. Have a good one. All right, is this? Okay. Close to my zone that I wanted for the pullback, but you know, again, VWAP's ES's VWAP is getting in the way here. It's not a bad long here. You're long 277 legs it? Yeah, I don't hate it. I might look to get long here. I swear, sometimes using the join bid button just really... Sometimes it's nice because you can just get a little bit better fill, but sometimes you miss it. I got a limit buy from a join bid that did not get filled on. That would have been really nice. Oh well. Sometimes the market in is a better move when we start moving faster. Look, we're coming into these 290s have been kind of a problem. I just want to see us like pull back a little bit off of it so I can get long, honestly. Well, if you got in at 269, I'm jealous, man. That's a great entry, dude. Shit. Do I just have to mark it up here at 300? Ugh. Give me a little bit of a pullback. I'll take 280s. Come on. Nice exit. I think, I mean, look, you already took your profit and stuff, but since I would like to see us get to new highs now. That's what I would like to see. All right, shit. I guess I gotta mark it, huh? Just give me, I guess 300s. There we are. Ooh, spicy little drop there. All right, I got in. What are we doing though? What are we doing here? Don't start rejecting 300 now. Be really annoying. I'm not having any fucking luck with this shit. Look at you, Grizz, talking like a volume profile nerd now. You've changed. Go back to talking about FVGs, man. This sucks. This fucking sucks. I mean, I like a lot about the long side, but except for the price action. I mean, the price action is fine for the long. It's just this wiki chop is just driving me nuts. It's terrible. Jacob's curious if anyone is doing well and enjoying this market. I feel like there's a couple of them. I mean, there always is a couple of people who are like, yeah, this is great. I'm doing awesome. Best trading I've ever had. There's always some people who are just doing really well with it. I prefer the loose flex account, Lexit. Yeah, Wolf's doing amazing. Nice. Yeah, Wolf got that 69 long there. 30 points. What's up, Ola? How you doing? See you, Oscar. Better day tomorrow. Hard shot view as well. Yeah, I mean, it's been tough. After that opening rally, it's been shitty. So I'd be like tempted to put on a smaller size and just get long somewhere around 300 and see what happens by lunchtime. But I don't know. VIX is still at the lows here. Some orders popping in there, hitting the ask on ES there. See if we can get the hold here on 300 here on NASDAQ. Yeah, it's annoying when ES and NQ are doing different things. That's when the price action gets the sloppiest. The moves are not as clean. I'm down 355 now on the XFAs. I could call it here and then tomorrow I'll try to make the 150. I don't want to get chopped up and give back all my balance. What do you know? 90s. Back to the 90s here. I know it's really hard when you could lock in a payout for the day and you're not having a good session, you're red or whatever. It's really hard not to want to scalp back. But this is not. These current conditions are not it right now, for sure. The only thing I would consider maybe is like 2 micros long. Looking for, just for us to grind up in the afternoon. Been enjoying watching gold. Has it been better this morning? I mean, even Dow looks. Actually, Dow looks tradable compared to NAS. Even that looks decent. It's all relative, right? Yeah, I almost rather trade the Dow right now. Buy VWAP on the Dow, something like that. Although every time I trade the Dow, I'm like, why did I trade the Dow? I regret it every time just because it's like slow or I just don't normally trade it. The rest? What's Russell doing? Oh, okay. A little rotation out of small caps into tech. That's what this looks like. Looks like it's gearing up for another drop, doesn't it? I like that. I like a rush short. That looks pretty good. Honestly, anything looks better than fucking Nazi and ES today. Are you happy trading with Lucid? Yeah, they're my favorite. That was kind of juicy. Here comes making up stuff. Here comes making stuff up to take a trade. Nah, this looks good for a short side. Who agrees with me that Russell's looking good for a short here? Short. 53 would be nice, but this looks good. I don't know. I gotta find a target, but stop is probably above that close price. Target. Yeah, target's about right, actually. Probably. Oops, I lost my place. Could really go for a 35 as a target if you were really optimistic on a drop. No 4 mini short. No, no, no. Naughty, naughty. So, I think this trade could work out. I don't think I'll take it. Maybe I'd even increase the stop because the reward's pretty good. That would be risking $300 to make $750. I don't even remember the last time I took a trade on the Russell. It's probably when I was trading like my Thinkorswim account. All right. Should I do it, chat? Chat. Type 1 in the chat if you think I should take a trade on the Russell. On the evals. My Russell chart looks different. The hell? What time frame is that? 5 minute. Okay. 5 minute. 1 1 2 2 1 1. Ones are winning right now. 1 1. I did it. All right. I'm short. Short 2 minis on the Russ. I assume the 2s in chat were telling me how many contracts to trade with. That's what I did too. Someone said trade gold, and I'm like, oh, the Russell? Let's do it. Don't threaten me with a good time. What where's gold? Oh, there's gold. Okay. Yeah, gold's not that interesting. The Russell's where it's at. Like, a lot of people don't know that, but the Russell is a good time. A lot of cool people trade the Russell. A lot of cool kids. That's what I've been told. Mostly cool kids. This platform is MotiveWave. NASDAQ getting that spike up to 300 again. Has price action been sucky in the last 2 months? Yes. In my opinion, yes. There's been some really nice days, but overall, not really enjoyed it. Looks like we're going up in the next 10 minutes. Well, don't say that. I'm sitting short. How dare you have analysis that goes against my trade? Nas did kind of hit that trend line finally and reject it for now. I mean, this all is still somewhat bullish, but it's been absolutely lackluster. Hasn't been able to do. We've been just going back and forth in this 286 to 315 range for a freaking hour, man. With a few, you know, with the dip under there, you know, pop, whatever. It's been terrible. Why your message getting deleted? You're just forgetting being wrong 3 times today. Your message might get auto hidden if it just has like a URL or some sort of naughty word or something, but no one's deleting it manually. Russell's getting that little pop, dirty little bastard. Man, I have not traded these evals well at all this week. It's been terrible. All right, well, this looks like it's going to be a stop out here. Very ugly. That's why you don't talk yourself into a trade on an instrument you never trade. Another hit there on that little trend line. We're just tightening here. I wouldn't be surprised to see it go either way. I really wouldn't. I think generally speaking, you could say this is pretty bullish consolidation. Like holding this, the hourly candles held up well. We haven't been able to really make any progress through like even over half this candle. So in general, I would say this kind of consolidation is bullish. But also I would expect, just based off how this has been, I would expect another sweep under like we got here. Like, we get this sweep under here and quick recovery. I'm kind of expecting us to break out of the 320s. We didn't do that. And so now that we're continuing to consolidate, I kind of want to see that, another dip under, and then pop. I said 2, Dan. Yeah, well, it's too late. Sorry, man, that sucks, but oh well. All right, chap. Well, shitty day. I'm down 355 on the 5 XFAs. I really got to be a good boy on those and not and not get a little aggressive and kind of pissed off and try to do something stupid with those. Gotta be smart. Just get a payout tomorrow. Who cares? Not a big difference whether I get paid today, tomorrow, or Friday. Just the point is to get a solid payout. So price action is about to pick up. Yeah, probably. I'll end the stream and then it'll definitely pick up. So I'm gonna head out here. We'll come back tomorrow for Thursday stream. Thanks for hanging out today. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Peace out.